Hello, folks. How you doing? It is the host with the most, Mac, aka Mr. Burger. That there is
I'm Kira.
that the other that whole other person, smooth. That other person there is
Crow.
fantastic, like a well-oiled machine,
You can
folks.
tell we
Hold on a second.
rehearsed.
Yeah, A-team level quality here. Okay, finally got that operational. Okay, I'm assuming that Flashcast is over. I'm not sure because it keeps freezing up, and I'm a little bit drunk. Let's get this thing started, shall we? You didn't come here for talk. You didn't come here for nonsense.
Oh,
You came here for quizzes.
First of all, thank you, Minor Zircon.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah,
Twice, but the second one we can only put up 3 minutes in.
There we go. Our first super chat. Hurrah!
Yeah.
Hurrah!
Thank you.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
Hey,
let's get retarded.
You're the best.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Not the most, you can say great things, but we went with let's get retarded. All right, not exactly one small step for man on one giant cancer. All right, listen. You didn't come here for this kind of nonsense. You came here for quizzes, and we're gonna give you quizzes. Hurrah!
And nonsense.
Quiz
and
time.
Nonsense. All right, let's start off with a question from the 80s. Here we go. Kaboom.
How many Star Wars
Kira,
films were released in the 1980s? Is it 1, 2, or 3?
A, B, or C? Put your answers in the chat. Here we go.
Ooh. I got them all in like the exact same time. It's just whoever's internet connection is faster.
20 seconds on the big clock.
Stop helping, Crow.
I was just giving peace to everyone. Peace,
yeah.
love, and happiness, people.
Yes,
peace.
Hey, I didn't cuss. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Here we go.
It's 2.
Answers, of course. The answer, of course, is 2.
It's 2.
2 Star Wars. Can
Empire
anybody
Strikes Back
and
Return of the Jedi.
Yep, that's it.
My favorite was always Return of the Jedi because when I was younger, I didn't care about the story. I just liked seeing quote unquote the teddy bear people.
I liked the Ewoks. When I was younger, I liked the Ewoks. And then when I got older, Empire became my favorite.
Empire was then, is now basically the best Star Wars they've got. Honestly. The prequels, I love the prequels more now than when they first came out. I used to give the prequels shit. But after the 4 minutes in, thank God I made it. To hell with you, YouTube. European up yours.
I was about to say, you're very European there, Mac.
Yeah, listen. Hey, we made it. I did swear at the 3-minute mark, we made it. Thank you. Screw you, algorithm. All right, here we go. Let's do another question for the 80s before we get into music.
I look like Brian Bendis. Okay.
I don't know who that is.
I usually get like the puppet with developmental problems and what do you call it?
Beaker?
Team America.
Oh, Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt Damon.
I can see it. I can totally see that. There's Brian Bendis for those who don't know. I can totally see that.
I'm a young Brian Bendis.
Moving on to the next question. Here we go.
All right. Which U.S. president succeeded Reagan in 1988? Was it A, Bill Clinton, B, George W. Bush, or C, George H.W. Bush? And some fans call him Brian Johnson. Minor Zircon is just making fun of your accent.
Hey, look at there. Fan for Kira. There we go.
Yeah, I got a fan.
You're a good fan.
I got a fan.
1977 was the year. 12 seconds on the big clock.
All right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
It was George H.W. Bush.
Senior.
Senior.
George H.W. Bush Senior was the president of the United States that took over after Ronald Reagan in very auspicious things. You want to go down a conspiracy rat hole.
Oh no.
Look up George W. Bush and Ronald Reagan's relationship and how that related to, who was that idiot that tried to shoot Reagan? What was his name? He was obsessed with Jody Connor. Help me out, chat. He was obsessed with Jody Connor and he tried to shoot Reagan. What was his name? What was his name?
John Hinckley Jr.
John Hinckley Jr. Thank you. Minor Zircon with the crushing.
Thank you.
Jodie Foster. Yeah, that's right, Maroney. All right, folks. Now we begin the moment you've all been waiting for. The music questions. Here we go with the music question. First music question of the night is coming up right now. Boom.
All right, what's the name of the artist and the title of the song? And thank you, Minor Zircon.
Listen, if you're not European or never spent any time in Europe, this may be a tough one. It may be actually impossible.
There's actually a metal version of this song done by a band called Turisas.
Oh, okay. All right.
This song, love to hear that.
This song was huge. No, please. This song was huge during the 80s. This was one of the oh my God, Minor Zircon. Oh my God.
It's straight caps too. It's all caps.
You have to have been either know something about Europe, hang out in Europe for you to get this song. This was the only Western band really to perform in the Soviet Union during that particular time. The only Western song during that, what's called fucking the Minor Zircon and Maroney, awesome. They were the only ones even allowed during that particular time to perform, and they were huge, a huge band in Europe. The trick is they were the first Milli Vanilli. The black guy with the afro is not singing. It's actually a little fat white guy from Germany that's actually singing.
I don't know. Do we still need the countdown? We've got a lot of.
Yeah, let it go. Let it go. What's called? We've already got.
We have the answers. We have the answers, yeah.
God bless you, Minor Zircon. You're right. It was a great song, and I never heard of him until I moved to Prague.
Rasputin.
I've heard the chorus of that.
Awful.
I liked his pants.
It's like silver jodhpurs.
Everything's
Let's
popular.
go hunting foxes, shall we?
It's terrible.
Oh God! Is it actually popular, Jeremy?
Yeah, there's been a remix of it.
My God. Boney M. Rasputin. They had a series of hits. Couldn't understand it. It was more of it's more of the it's not that they were good. It's just that they were fun, because they definitely were not good by any stretch
that
of the
kind of
imagination.
goes in Europe. I mean, if you've heard Euro trash music for years, it's not good. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, did you know about the song? The I think this is an Italian pop singer. He made a song basically like, if it sounds English, it'll be popular. And it became a hit because it sounded English. And it was just gibberish.
Speaking of sounding English, our next question.
All right. Which British Prime Minister won a landslide victory for the Labour Party in 1997?
The fucking place has been going downhill ever since.
I think. Can you put in "See you next Tuesday"? You know, is that?
There
you go. Tuesday.
This guy basically, this guy, in the last part of Margaret Thatcher's administration, literally destroyed Britain. Destroyed
it.
Oh, one punch man with the guess. And he's on the right track. Tim P coming in. Tim P was killing it on Friday. Jesus.
That's what he said earlier.
He was killing it on Friday. My God.
But we got Maromi in first.
Okay. Tony Blair. Sorry. Go ahead, Kira. Go ahead.
It's Tony Blair.
And we have examples of this creep. May he and W burn in the same hellhole forever.
It wasn't New Labour, it was New Tories.
That's right. Actually, it was. May this creep and George W. burn on the hottest rock in hell forever for what they did to the world. For what they did to the world.
Are we going to go by Dante's standards and put them at the very last circle where they're all frozen?
Yep. This guy got about 1 million fucking people killed, but we won't go into it. Let's go on back. Let's stay in the 90s for a minute and go with this question right here.
What 1990 film starring Arnold Schwarzenegger was set primarily on Mars?
Directed by Paul Verhoeven.
Yes.
Same guy that did Showgirls.
And Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers, still one of my favorite films of all time. The best satire propaganda film.
Fun fact, I've never seen it.
You know, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
We gotta get that opening done. We gotta get that opening done.
Who
came in first?
Very long list. We have
Maroney, I think. No. I think
Tim P.
Tim P came in first. Maroney came in with the misspelling, but he came in right after.
Yeah, this is going to be a long list for that, Mac.
See you at the party, Richter.
It's Total Recall. It's Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Have you ever noticed that every film with Mark...
Wait.
Yep. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I love that effect.
Have you ever noticed that a lot of films with Michael Ironside, he loses an arm?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because he lost two. He lost two in Total Recall. Yep.
It's like
Michael Ironside. Yep. Losing
every
a
film
limb.
that Bill Paxton was in, he died. Yeah, I love that one scene where he takes off that robotic mask because it makes no sense. It absolutely makes no sense, but it's still great. It's still a great scene. An awesome scene. 3 boobs.
You make me wish like I had 3 hands.
I love how it just evolved in Total Recall on Mars, talking about boobs.
Yep. Yet another thing Kira hasn't seen. Shameful. Let's get back into movies. Not movies, excuse me. Let's get back into music right now.
All right, what's the name of the artist and the title of the song?
Yes.
flawless green screen execution.
God, I spent a lot of time in clubs. I did a lot of time in clubs in Europe, but thankfully I grew out of that shit. Thank Christ.
I never went clubbing.
It's just something to do. I mean,
It
there's not a lot.
It sounds like a lot of work. Like
it's part of the culture in Europe. I never did it here. I never done it here. I never went to a nightclub here, but I loved it in Europe.
Oh, it was a Midnight's Edge After Dark and coming in first.
Oh my God, is that Tom? Is that Tom? That's Tom Connors. Holy shit. Tom Connors is in my chat. Holy,
hi, Tom.
We have made it, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. Look at that. We got several firsts going on here. First super chat and first big name YouTuber in the chat. All right.
My first fan.
Tom Connors is in this chat. Holy shit. All right. Yeah, that's Delight. Groove is in the heart. Where's Mofo owes me money. I actually met All-Star DJ Dimitri, the white guy with the pony with the what do you call that thing? The man bun. I actually met him. He's a extremely rich kid. He actually has a castle in Poland. He is the son of a Russian oligarch, and he was a lot of fun to hang around with. Very, very drunk, and he didn't have an accent at all. He literally didn't. I don't know if he was educated in the United States or whatever, but he had no hint of a Russian accent, but he was full-blown Russian. Really nice guy.
Yeah,
really
a lot of them send their kids to be educated in the US or the UK, things like that.
Yep, really nice dude.
JD Matt says, I'm too young for this. Me too.
I got you guys all beat. Did you walk into the castle, Mac?
No, I did not. He told me about it in a nightclub in Prague. In a nightclub in Prague. I did not walk into the castle. Nope. It was in Poland. I was in the Czech Republic at the time. Let's go on with another bit of music. Here we go. Oh my God. I fucked that up.
All right, what's the name of the artist and the title of the song? That's the same song.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Jesus.
You guys can't guess this one.
Oh God. You can't do anything without a technical mistake.
We needed one. We needed one because we hadn't done it at the beginning.
Yeah, we needed to do it.
Yep.
This is true.
You can't. You can't do one of these.
We're on brand.
Burger production without a colossal, embarrassing fuck up. Here we go.
Very on brand.
All right, now tell me the name of the artist and the title of this song. It's the same one. I'm going to kill you.
I get to know your name.
Okay, fun fact, very quickly. The recording studio, the record label, this guy did not want to dress like that. He didn't want to dress like that. He didn't want anything to do with it. He was a huge rugby player. He was all into it. He's a manly man. They made him dress like that. They threatened to fire him. He was totally against the whole makeup, big hair thing. And he was really pissed about the way they forced him and the entire band to dress. They wanted a Boy George because Boy George was extremely popular in this time, and he didn't want it. He wanted nothing to do with it. So that is a little background on this particular group.
He did kind of keep it going over the years.
Well, it was a way of making money, but he was never into it.
I was about to say the money was good.
The money was good, and he got all the lip filler and all that stuff put in afterwards as well. Poor guy at the end. Poor guy.
We got Midnight's Edge After Dark coming in number 1 again.
Tom Connors dominating.
Again, it just seems to be whose internet connection is faster.
I think it's really good. Of course, that's Dead or Alive, Spin Me Right Round, Baby Right Round. I think it's really fucked up that they were forced to do it. It's not about the lifestyle. It has nothing to do with it. But the fact that they were forced to do it against their will, I think it's kind of fucked up. I really do. I think it's really kind of fucked up. Again,
it's especially back in those days. As soon as you sign the contract, your soul is theirs.
Yep. That's totally is.
That's one thing that the internet is actually destroying right now is the record companies, because everyone can publish their own music by themselves these days.
It's not needed. Let's jump back into the 90s, shall we, with this question right here. Kaboom.
Which TV show, based on characters from The Tracy Ullman Show, debuted as a half-hour primetime show in 1990?
Unfortunately, I'm so old. I remember I remember seeing this. I remember seeing this. I was there when this aired for the first time.
Moromi straight in there.
Yep, and he just edged out Morpheus Johnson and Tom. Just
who's well, I think Moromi must be paying for fiber.
All right, moving on. Tom's right. Technically, it was 1989 December. That's right. That's when Fox actually, I think they started that month. Or it might have been the month before, but I think they started in December.
Wrong.
The trivia is
called
wrong.
Out.
Nonsense.
Called out.
Nonsense. He's absolutely right. But, again, Tom, do you remember the first shows that came on that what's called? You remember Werewolf? That's sporting your age, buddy. If you remember Werewolf, that's sporting your age.
It was The Simpsons. Yes, everyone got it.
It was The Simpsons, and I have an example of that very first show. Check out this quality animation, folks. Check it out.
Climb in. There's nothing to worry about. Good night, dear. Good night.
That's some high quality stuff there. Watch out, anime. All right.
Watch out, Dragon Ball Z.
All right, let's let's jump back into the 80s real quick with a quick question from the 80s. Oh God, this is here we go.
This is
I don't know how well this question is gonna go over.
Here we go. All right, what was the name of the amateur sleuth and mystery novel writer played by Angela Lansbury? Was it A, Jessica Fletcher, B, Jessica Fuller, or C, Jane Fletcher?
Oh, come on.
Everybody.
Tim Pete.
Everybody, take a moment to please hit that like and subscribe and leave a comment. Listen, I don't know why I'm so embarrassed to actually have this question. Listen, look, first of all, let's get something straight. I never watched this show ever, not once. My parents, they watched this crap, but I never watched this show ever.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, I want the people that do. I don't want any nonsense. Mr. Berger never watched this show. Got me? All right.
Thank you again, Minor Zircon.
Morpheus Johnson, what the hell are you talking about? Morpheus Johnson must be playing a quiz from a elder care institution.
I got confused. I got confused as a child when I saw her in Bedknobs and Broomsticks, wondering where's the murder.
Jesus Christ, Crow, you're dating yourself. Thank you, Maroni, for the super chat. Great show. Jesus. Jessica Fletcher. But Kira, are you aware that this was a famous show? Now, your mom and dad probably watched it. It was a show called Murder, She Wrote.
I know the name of the title. Just didn't know exactly what it was.
This was on reruns in the UK for years. In fact, they still play it on some TV channels in Europe, like reruns of Murder, She Wrote.
A minor fun fact. This was the first time my dad threw a shoe at my head because I walked in the room and I said, while this show was going on, why don't somebody shoot that nosy bitch? And then he picked up his shoe.
Shoe at your head too.
And then he threw a shoe at my head. And that was the first time. Believe me, it wasn't the last.
You can't say that about Angela Lansbury.
Why am I laughing? Because it was a traumatic experience at the time.
What kind of shoe was it? Was it like a dress shoe?
It was it was a white and black Adidas. It was.
So it had some bounce.
Yeah, so it wasn't too bad. Like if they're throwing like a dress shoe at you, like a full leather, hard sole, chunky heeled dress shoe, I'd be a little more concerned. But it was a tennis shoe, so you're good.
Like a flying Oxford.
Yeah,
nice sharp edges.
Yeah, there you go. That would do some damage.
Actually, I think I said, why don't they shoot that silly bitch? Is what I said. I think the silly thing is what pushed them over the edge.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go with the next musical question. Why am I so honest with you people? Oh my God.
I don't know.
I don't understand why I'm so honest with you people. I really don't.
Welcome to Mr. Burger therapy session.
AKA quizzes. All right, here we go. Musical question. Another one for that. Here we go.
All right, what's the name of the artist and the title of the song?
I love that song. It's repetitive nonsense, but again, it was
all songs from
just
that
something
era
to dance
were?
to. Yep. All right.
Name that artist and the title of the song.
Fucking Tom is a beast. Tom Connors is a beast. Tom Connors, I wait for the day that you go up against Ethan Flash and Maroney. And what I want to do is put together a challenge of the champions. Let's do that again real quick. Let's do that again. You guys talking over it. Here we go.
If you make sure you're connected, the writing's on the wall. But if your mind's neglected, stumble, you might fall.
Yep, that's of course Stereo MCs Connected. Great song, great club thing. They played it all over Hammersmith, man. There's one club I went to in Hammersmith called the Dog's Bollocks. It was a restaurant / club. They played that every single night, tore the room up, really, and it did quite well in Prague as well. So let's keep it going here with another question from the 80s. Hang on a second. Let me bring this up. Oh, God. This one's going to be embarrassing. Because I remember this as well.
Jessica Fletcher.
You got it. You guys all lose. Crow wins.
Yeah.
All right, Kira, if you will.
Which company introduced the first mobile phone to the United States in 1983? Was it A, Motorola, B, Nokia, or C, Samsung?
One more time, Kira. You broke up a little bit. One more time.
Which company introduced the first mobile phone to the United States in 1983? Was it A, Motorola, B, Nokia, or C, Samsung?
Damn, Maroney got in there quick. He got in there quick. Okay. I will say my embarrassing story about this once it's over.
Ooh, I love it when we hear childhood stories from that.
How dare you? That was a very mocking tone.
Well, it was meant to be. Just the tale of the terrible jacket last Friday.
I wish I had never said anything about that. I really do. I regret
You're never living
that.
it down. I will always remember it.
I think one of these was my first phone as well. With
This thing was
credit
I'll
card
get into
size.
it in a second.
Credit card size SIM cards.
I'll get into this. Yeah, it was. It was white. It was huge.
All right. It was Motorola.
Absolutely huge. And as we go through the examples, it was a total brick, Maroney. It was a total brick. Complete brick. Now, of course, we were too poor to afford one of these phones. We were entirely too poor. So went over to my cousin's house. His dad was making decent money, and he had one of these things. And this thing was fucking heavy. It was at least 2-3 pounds. It was not a light thing. It was like a aerobic weight. It was massive.
Mostly battery as well.
Yeah, and the thing is, the sound quality was awful. It was fucking terrible. It was like, you know how you have cans on a string, or if you take your phone and you put it under a pile of garbage, and then cover that garbage up with rocks, and cover those rocks up with dirty leaves, and then have somebody give you a call. It sounded sort of like that. It was shit quality.
It's a good defense weapon, Minor Zircon. A good defense weapon.
Yeah, you could kill somebody with this thing. You really could.
Was it the lead acid batteries that
yes,
these ones
it
had
was.
as well? Jesus.
And if you left it in the car, Kira, if you left this thing in the car, it would either explode or a bunch of ants would gather around the battery. I'm serious about this. I'm not joking. A bunch of ants would cover the phone and die. Like it would be caked in ants. I know you people know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the ants would sacrifice themselves for the greater good.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I think it's because of the magnetic
they're actually
signal.
Responding because they know that phone is going to explode. So they're trying to save it. You know, like when a guy jumps onto a grenade.
We must sacrifice ourselves for the greater good.
Exactly.
It was a horrible, horrible experience. All right, let's cleanse this nonsense from my troubled mind and get into another bit of music, shall we?
All right, what's the name of the artist and the title of the song? It's true. Thank you.
Something you find amusing about that tune, Crow?
It's yeah, proper Euro trash.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was big here. Big here. It was a huge hit here. Really
I would drive about in my Vespa. The girls would love me.
Yeah. Minor Zircon.
No.
Minor Zircon. Maroney is beating you out by like a fraction of a second, Tom. It really is. It's like blindingly close.
Like what Crow said. Yeah. Crow said paying for fiber.
And again, guys, remember, you got to get Tom's right. Technically, Tom got that one because he's got title and artist.
With silence. She blinded me with silence.
All right, let me tell you what.
With science.
Let me tell you what to do if you get a right answer here, and then I'll come back and we'll come back and we'll continue with the quiz. If you get a right answer, you need to do this here. Hey, did you get a right answer on Mr. Burger's Pop Quiz? What you need to do is DM me at NerdNationInfo on Twitter, or email me at MrBurger317@nerdnationmedia.com. Put your answer in and follow it up with contact information. We'll put you in a contest, and we're going to give away free stuff every week. Every week. U.S. residents only. One winner per household for every 60 days. All right, folks. Yeah, we're like I said, we're molding that into a big contest where I'm going to give away one of those huge wrestling belts. So I'll tell you more about that a little bit later. Let's get into another question. I think we're going to jump back. No. Let's stay with the 80s because this is more embarrassment for old Mac. Here we go. Cure, if you will.
Sure, when it comes on screen.
Oh, God. That's a twofer on the embarrassment front.
Technical
folks.
wizardry.
God.
All right. Which athletic shoe brand sold the most shoes in the 1980s? Was it A, Puma, B, Reebok, or C, Nike?
Which is it? Which is it?
Ooh, we got Tim P in first.
Hold on a second. Wait, folks. Listen to the year. Listen to the year, the 80s, not the 90s. Some of you would be absolutely right if you were in the 90s. It is not. It's the 80s.
I have no idea on this one.
Oh my God, nobody's getting it. I think one person got it.
No, I think one person got it. Yeah, because I remember these.
Two people got it. Tom recovered. One Punch Man and Tom recovered.
It looks like Tom has recently upgraded to fiber.
All right, it was Reebok.
Cure, yes, it's Reebok. That's the 80s, not the 90s.
Who did not want a pair of Reebok pumps? I mean,
there you go.
They were the bee's balls.
Holy
Did
crap.
you wear this with that stupid jacket?
Hey now, listen. Don't start that. That's how rumors get started. Let me stop you right there.
Folks,
that is how rumors get started.
Jacket. He wore it with the stupid jacket.
I did not wear Reeboks. I wore Pumas. Okay, big difference. One was stupid on one level. The other one was stupid on another level.
So
okay?
Double stupid.
So I did not wear these. A lot of guys did. Questionable whether or not they appeared in.
Did you wear these?
I wore Reebok pumps.
Oh wow!
The ones with the little.
By the way,
if you pump them up too much, the dust would fly everywhere. There we go.
Sort of like
yes.
Sort of like
yes.
Here, these were the most embarrassing things. All these dudes bending over to squeeze that little You squeeze this little thing up here. And they pump air into it. It's fucking ridiculous. It was a goddamn clown show.
Mac, you have Minor Zircon in your corner.
Hell yeah, because Minor Zircon is a good American. A good American.
I still wear high tops. I still wear high tops to this day because of Reebok pump, and I am proud.
God bless you, Tim P.
I'm a proud pumper.
So did I, Tim P. I finally got a real pair. But yeah, Crow, that's how embarrassing. You know what? I came out of this one actually pretty good.
Yeah, comparison to jacket.
I still hey. but at least it wasn't pumps. Kira, yeah, I gotta find video of that. It's ridiculous.
I've seen it. I've seen them.
They actually brought out a pair of Reebok pumps which were brown and black, so you could wear them as going clubbing shoes, because clubs wouldn't let you in with white sneakers
shoes,
or trainers. Right. So then they brought out these Reebok pumps. I had a pair of those as well. My brother stole them.
Let's move on before things get so embarrassing. Somebody Minecrafts themselves. Here we go.
All right. Which animated TV show created by Mike Judge premiered in 1993 and centered on 2 teenage couch potatoes?
All right. Tom ought to be able to get this one. He's a fan. He's a huge fan of this.
And Zircon's just laughing at your stolen shoes, Crow.
Morpheus Johnson got in real quick.
I just like all these misspellings. It's great.
Are we doing the misspelling game again?
Yes.
I gotta be honest. I love Mike Judge's stuff, except for his new shit. Like, I love Silicon Valley. I thought it was a very, very funny show. I never got into this. I love King of the Hill. Obviously, I did, but I just never got into Beavis and Butthead. I just never did. And Tom is literally a historian on this particular show. He really is.
It's like a young metalhead thing. I think it was. Yep.
Yeah, because of where it was on MTV.
Yep. Right next to Headbangers Ball.
Yeah, that's right. It did come on right at the beginning, before.
It was Beavis and Butthead.
Agreed, Maroney. Agreed. 100% agree. Beavis and Butthead. I just never got into this shit. I never got into it.
I used to go to school with a guy that looked exactly like both of them put together.
Oh, wow. How unfortunate. How unfortunate.
You can't copy me.
Let's see. Let's get into a bit of music once again. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
What's the name of the artist and the title of the song?
Oh,
that makes 3.
Christ. All right. You know what?
Third time's a charm.
Those of you that live in glass houses, please pick up a stone and throw it. Let me get myself straight on a technical level, and we'll just do another question for the 90s. I hear your derisive laughter, and I'm fine with it because I'm a bigger person than that. Here we go.
Inside, he's crying.
Love it.
Thank you. Kira, if you will.
Which famous rapper was murdered in a drive-by shooting in 1996?
Vanilla Ice.
Yes.
We can only hope.
The one we see these days is a clone.
Yeah.
A sad and miserable one.
But also rich. He's still rich.
Yeah.
No, not anymore. Not anymore since
He's not rich.
Queen won their lawsuit.
Oh, did he?
I think Queen won the lawsuit on that one. It's like, you're using exactly the same. You're using our sample.
Yes, but it was Tupac.
It's Tupac, everybody. Tupac. Anybody get it? Anybody get it?
Yeah, a lot of people got it. It was a big toss-up. Some people were like Tupac. Some people were Biggie.
Have we started that East-West divide again? Jesus.
Yeah.
Yep, that is it. That is it. All right, there we go. All right, let's get into another bit of music, shall we?
Back when rap actually had meaning behind lyrics instead of just girls, drugs, and whatever.
This guy actually was.
That's why I like Killer Mike these days. His stuff actually has meaning.
Let's get into. Oh God, this is obscure as shit. we may have an actual tough one coming up. Let's try it. Here's a music question.
All right, what's the name of the artist and the title of the song? Hope it's not a repeat.
Not necessarily the best singer, but iconic nonetheless. What do you think of this particular artist?
Oof.
Anybody know?
Midnight's Edge straight in there.
Yeah, I figured Tom would know.
He actually owns a pub in Glasgow.
Does he?
Yep.
Tom used to do one of the best overnight radio shows. So yeah, he knows his music.
And you may ask yourself,
Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
That's one of those songs, like I said last Friday, where you most likely heard it, but
You
no
probably
idea
didn't know what it was,
called.
what it's called. Yeah.
No idea what it's called.
Let's go for another obscure one. Because I have run this question 3 times, and I think only 1 or 2 people got it. Here we go.
The name of the artist and the title of the song.
Sorry, this is a little bit loud. Real big during that whole new wave thing coming out of Britain. Real big one. So this one, Tom, who's the artist though? Who's the artist? Oh, wait, that's the artist, but what's the name of the song? What's the name of the song, Tom?
Or anyone.
Or anyone. Minor Zircon.
No clue.
No clue.
No clue.
There we go. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Well
That's
done,
my
One Punch.
boy, Tom. There we go. Oh, wow, that's really loud.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, folks. All right,
That was the fourth.
What's that again?
Do we count that as
Broke
the fourth? Is that the fourth technical mistake?
I wouldn't call that a technical mistake. That's
That-
not what
that
I
was-
would say.
That was a minor. That was a minor mishap.
So first minor mishap. All right, 1 minor mishap, 3 technical mistakes.
What's this count stuff?
I don't
What's
know.
going
Just,
on?
you
Keeping
know,
a tally. Keeping a tally.
exactly. I have a whiteboard just off screen. You know.
Kira's the stage manager.
Wow,
It
this
is,
is
it's true.
my friends, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. One more from the 80s. Question. Here we go. Blah, blah, blah.
What animated Disney film was released in 1989? A. The Jungle Book, B. The Lion King, or C. The Little Mermaid?
D. 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Ew.
You take that back. Check that back.
Any clue out there? Any clue out there? Who we got?
A lot of people. A lot of people.
Okay. Well, okay. All right.
Who came in first?
I think Maroney got it first.
Maromi, yep.
Tom, you got to see who Moromi's provider is. For internet.
9 seconds on the big clock. One second.
Was
Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid.
All right, we got an example of this coming up. I've never seen this.
If you didn't know it.
Neither this version or the new one. I've never seen it.
Wow.
I have no plan to. I put the Pointer Sisters over that because Disney is notorious for copyright strikes.
Yeah, I've not seen the new one. Have no desire to see the new one.
I don't either. I have no desire. I actually would like to watch the old one, but I'm damned if I'll watch the new one.
It's a good movie.
Thank you, One Punch Man.
Yes.
What do you say?
I said, Crow, that'll be released in 2029 by Disney.
Yes. Oh dear.
Okay. All right. Let's jump into a couple more from the 90s. Here we go. Favorite television show. Here we go.
Which long-running TV show featuring FBI agents investigating paranormal phenomena debuted in 1993?
Starred David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson.
Insufferable.
Anderson.
She annoys me.
Tim P with the sneak. Got in, Tim P. Side note, features creepy like that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Saw it in Blockbusters. That's how I know. How dare you, sir? How dare you?
The misspelling game. Well, I mean, we should have a prize for the person who misspells it. comedy.
It was the X-Files. Of course it was.
Of course it was. An example of my favorite show, favorite episode coming up.
They removed it from all the scenes, animated it, then re-entered the thing with a speed blur and buzzing sound, with the end result being of Gary Lambert, a man who, trapped in the world...
That episode was about a guy who worked in a call center, and I worked in a call center at the time. Basically, one of the first jobs I got back when I came from overseas. About he was the only one that could see his boss, and his boss was this horrible mutant alien bug, like a giant praying mantis. But he was the only one that could see it, could see through the illusion. And the boss would call people into the office, and it would bite them and drain all the life out of them. And then he would reanimate them as a bunch of zombies. But they looked normal. The boss looked normal. The people that he would call it looked normal. It was one of the best damn shows in the world. That was one of the best episodes, one of the best shows in the world. And apparently some of the writers transferred over to Supernatural, according to Maroney, which I can believe, because Supernatural was a quality show. It was a very quality show.
At least
quality
for
show.
A little while.
Yep. Quality show.
Dragged.
Yeah, it kind of lost its flavor there a bit. Let's get into a couple more and then we'll call it a night. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Ooh,
granddaughter, no, it's my daughter.
Was there One Punch Man coming for Crow? Which of these was a U.S. president in the 1990s? I don't know. Which of these was a U.S. president in the 1990s?
I don't think so. I don't think so, Maroney.
Oh, thank you, Tom. Tom's my new favorite. After One Punch Man, he's my first fan. Then my Zircon liked my glasses. Man. Like I don't pick favorites.
I only work with quality people, folks. Here we go.
It was Bill Clinton. But you
Bill Clinton was president.
Thank you.
All right. William Jefferson Clinton, otherwise known as Slick Willie, otherwise known as fucking douchebag, otherwise known as Rotten
Stains.
Hell. So there we go. All right,
I wish Mac had an opinion on this.
I mean, he did enough stuff to put a bad taste in your mouth, you know.
Gee, that wasn't subtle at all. All right, here we go.
What are you talking about?
Let's do a couple more music ones. Here we go. Wow, that's loud. I apologize.
If you don't know this one, take that back, Crow, or I will fight you. I'll fight you just like the lead singer tried to fight that guy with the video camera.
Oh God, jeez, I remember that. Didn't he dive off stage to do that?
He tried.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, the last gig that I was working at the same festival, and they were on the other stage. They turned up like 2 hours late.
And you guys are right. It is Guns N' Roses, "Sweet Child of Mine," one of the best songs by them.
I would agree.
Sweet child of mine.
Still, "Welcome to the Jungle" is the shit, and shall always be. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's get a little bit of an example of that if I can do it. Here we go. Great song. Still prefer "Welcome to the Jungle" a lot more.
It's also a good song.
Okay.
Don't know if you guys know this or not, but Slash was on Top Gear one time, and he told the story of how he got his iconic hat. He stole it.
Well, Tom, for God's sake, not everybody was at one point a professional DJ and still did an overnight show on YouTube.
Do you want hard metal questions? Because I've got some hard metal questions.
That brings me to a point. Next week, we're taking a quick break to retool a couple things and get some intros done and stuff like that. So we will be coming back with a full metal section for you guys, which will be done live by Crow, and we will also feature a new thing called "All the Movies Kira has Never Seen."
It's true. There's going to be a very long list, you guys.
So we'll be coming back with that.
So many movies.
Next City, Paradise City does rock. Actually, it does. That was a very, very good song. And what was it? That was part of what was the one on T2? What was the one on T2? The one, let's see. What's the one?
Paradise
what was the Guns N' Roses? Yeah, okay. That's
what I said. Yeah, Paradise City, like my top favorite of Guns N' Roses are "Sweet Child of Mine," "Welcome to the Jungle," and "Paradise City" are like absolutely some of my favorite songs by them.
Absolutely. All right, let's get into a more socially acceptable 80s tune. Here we go.
What's the name of the artist and the title of the song?
The direction for that video.
We got Maroney coming in.
Yeah, Maroney came in. I think did Maroney come in first? Title and artist, though. Title and artist. Remember, title and artist. Title and artist. Title and artist, folks.
So far, we're just getting titles.
Who's the artist?
We're getting some misspellings.
It is "Walking on Sunshine." Does anyone know the artist?
I do.
I know it too.
Katrina and the Waves.
Yes.
Tyler Knight, Screen and Waves. Thank you very much. Lovely song. What an adorable lady. And until I started doing this show, had no idea she was British. None. Didn't even know. Did not even know. No idea. I always thought. Go ahead, Crow.
The direction for that video was just dance. We don't have a playback machine.
So I would 100% believe that.
Folks, I think that's gonna wrap it for tonight. As we close in on the wee hours of the morning, I think we're gonna call that a done deal. Let's go real quick and tell you what to do if you get a right answer. Here we go, right here, right now. Hey, did you get a right answer on Mr. Burger's pop quiz? What you need to do is DM me at NerdNationInfo on Twitter, or email me at MrBurger317@nerdnationmedia.com. Put your answer in and follow it up with contact information. We'll put you in a contest, and we're going to give away free stuff every week. Every week. U.S. residents only. One winner per household for every 60 days. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And there actually is one more music question, I think. Let me see.
Minor Zircon. You never get over it. You just have to deal with it.
What's the name of the song and the artist?
For God's sake. All right, I'm done.
Four.
I'm done.
4.
Glass houses, friends. Glass houses.
Joke's on you. I don't live in a house.
Guest appearance.
No, it's not my granddaughter. It's my daughter. See you next Tuesday.
Winner, chicken dinner. Okay, we do appreciate everybody who came over from Flash, because this is technically the After Flash. Mr. Burger in the morning. We really appreciate Kira showing up. She was too tired to make the Friday show, but thank God she made this show. Crow bringing in the guest star. Who was the guest star?
This is Evelyn. That's my daughter. This is Evelyn.
And hopefully when I say again, hello. And when I drop dead, she'll take over the show. Which we can only hope happens sooner rather than later. Listen, folks, it's been fun. I really enjoyed this. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe and leave a comment. We really need you to leave a comment, okay? Please leave a comment. The YouTube algorithm pushes us to the front when you leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up, a like, and a subscribe, and that would be really, really great if you would do that. Let's run the promo, because we haven't run a program in the last couple ones, and then we will come back and say goodbye. Blah, 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 blah. Go. That's not the promo.
Number 5.
Might as well.
Did we chalk that up as a minor mishap?
No,
yes, we did. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, it's technically sick, because I opened the show with the wrong one. I opened the show with the pop quiz opening.
Oh, there you go. You just give up now. Give up now.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, everyone, for watching.
You do not have to watch all the garbage coming out of Hollywood. Support the Mr. Burger Show and everything Nerd Nation Media puts out. Support all of our projects and Indiegogo by signing up for the pre-launch campaign. Don't give your money to woke Hollywood. Support cartoons and films that support you. Support entertainment without agenda. Nerd Nation Media makes cartoons and live-action films for pure entertainment and fun. No lecturing, no preaching, and no woke politically correct garbage.
Follow and like us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Click the link to support us on Indiegogo. Like, share, and subscribe now.
Nerd Nation Media. Entertainment without agenda.
All right,
get out
folks.
of here, Minor Zircon, with that. My name isn't Mishap.
All right, folks. Kira Reynolds is one of the voices of our illustrious cartoon, The Mr. Burger Show.
If you like me
Crow
making
is one
fun of
of
Mac here, I do it all the time on the show.
Damn straight she does, and she's good at it. Crow writes that show. Is one of the main writers, the primary writers on that particular show. He also does the voice of several of the characters on the show, and I do the titular character, Mr. Burger. And we want you to sponsor and support us when we launch our Indiegogo campaign December 14th with the premiere of the cartoon.
Do not have to watch all the.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is John Malin Kicks Everybody's Ass, our premiere cartoon, which will be featuring both of these guys. It's going to be glorious. We'll be doing it on the Jack Show. Hopefully, we will get several 100,000 people to watch it, and launching our first very successful Indiegogo campaign coming up here in December. All right.
Invite your friends and their grannies.
Because we appeal to the old people. The old people love us. They do. Like Werther's chocolates. They love us. All right, Crow, you got anything to promote?
Not yet. Still working on it.
Yep, his show is coming up. As soon as it does come up, we will promote it. Kira, you got anything to plug?
No.
She will later on. All right, folks, watch out for the new cartoons that are coming out this week. Hit that like and subscribe button, please, and leave a comment before you leave. We do appreciate it. We love all you guys. Seriously, thank you so much for coming in, putting up with my nonsense and multiple mistakes, apparently. And we'll see you next week after Flash. This same bad time, same bad channel.
It's not mistakes, it's character.
Wow, rude. We will say the blessings from the sacred church of John Malin's eyebrows, as we always end it out. Love, a peace, a chicken grease. I'm out.
Go. Get up, get the guy, go.